What's up, everybody? It's Sid and Millie back with another episode. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Yes.
If you've been here for a while, you can kind of see we're in a bit of a different situation here. So we'll be doing something a little different. Just we'll be playing one of our favorite card games that we like to play just randomly when we're out and about, and just kind of chatting. So Millie, what are we going to be kind of chatting about today?
Yeah, so today our topic is going to be just like aliens, like just kind of broadly aliens, like all sorts of different ways that we can go about it. So that's going to be like our topic broadly. We're going to play our cards. The game is called Golf.
Yeah.
Sid introduced me to this game back in the day, and we've been playing for how long now?
So we have a running scoreboard on my phone.
Running scoreboard.
Okay, I guess not running scoreboard, but just like a running note with all of our games that we've ever played. And it goes all the way back to October 15th, 2023.
So yeah.
Pretty serious. We go like, sometimes we'll go like weeks to months without playing. We're like, how has it been this long since we played a game of golf?
Yeah.
But that's why we kind of like to keep track, because it's fun to just be like, oh, when was the last time we played and where were we?
Yeah, and I mean, Sid's being like pretty humble about it. She also keeps track of where we played.
Yeah.
So we also know like our location of where we played, which is pretty cool because it's like we're keeping track of where we're playing, like the time, but also the location, because we've played literally in multiple countries and different cities and all that sort of stuff. So
yes. Yeah. I like to keep track of where we're playing too, because we do play in a lot of various places. And yeah, I think it's fun to like look back on that and be like, where did we play last, or where did we play in 2024 in November or something like that,
right.
You know?
Yeah. Like,
so
what can you see?
I know, how can we do this? All right, I think they can see the deck here, so that must mean,
well, the deck's less important, so we should just slide that out.
True, and then have the
like
card,
the card, yeah,
right
can you see
there.
The card?
Yeah, it looks like right here you can see the card.
Okay,
it's
cool.
Under the numbers on the
camera.
Nice.
All right, so you can basically see
you can
everything.
See our board. So we get 6 cards, and then I don't know if we're teaching everyone how to play, but
no, we're not. No, that's literally not happening.
No.
watch and learn. Get into the game.
Yeah.
No.
No.
All right. All right.
Did you bring a water bottle up? Sorry.
Yeah, I did. It's right here. Yeah,
I couldn't find it. Yes,
no,
please.
You're good. I'm just gonna pivot slightly.
Yeah, go for it.
There we go. This is the first time you get in the legs today. You see?
I know. The man spread is crazy, but the table is so small.
All right, so I will explain some stuff while Sid is getting some water. So essentially, you start the round with 2 cards overturned. You can choose any of your 6 cards to like flip over and start with.
Yeah.
But basically, the cards on your board, it's not really your board. Like, they're your cards, but they're not really your cards. Is the best way I can describe it to get started.
That's exactly what.
But anyway, so I shuffled first, so Sid is going to get us started, and it's going to be her turn first, as we know. Absolutely.
I love a Vaseline, but Millie doesn't.
I like
doesn't
it too,
like
just like at
bedtime.
Bedtime, it is perfect. Otherwise, nay.
I'm taking this 10.
And then you want to explain that?
Yeah, so basically you want to zero out. So you want to have the lowest points possible. It's called golf because it's like you score similarly to how you would play real life golf. This is like the card game version. Yeah. So your goal is to have like the same cards in line. So like here I have a 10 here, and there was a 10 on the deck, so I picked it up to zero out that column.
Right. And like the cards on my table, like I said, they're not really yours. So as the game is going on, I'm flipping them, not going all the way out. You don't want to flip all your cards because that will end the round. But I'm trying to flip them so that I see what I'm working with, so I know where to swap out, and I'm looking for matches along the way.
Yeah, exactly. And it is 9 rounds, like 9 holes of golf.
Exactly.
So, we'll just kind of get into it.
Facts. So
Nice.
You've got the rules. We can either draw from the drop pile at the start of your turn, or you can draw from the deck. You're looking for things like kings, which are good. They're a 0 out card. jokers are -5. You know, that's the way we roll.
Facts.
And yeah, you don't want to be caught out with a bunch of high cards.
No.
Mother.
Wow, and just like Millie was saying, we've got a Joker card. I'll take it. Thank you.
And like I was saying, you don't own like the cards that you have. So like you'll flip your own cards and reveal that you had diamonds in your deck.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter because
and by diamonds he doesn't mean like this.
No, not the sweet,
or
yeah,
sweet
or the sweet or whatever. No, I mean like good cards. That's impossible.
I've drawn another Joker.
And unfortunately, there are a lot of witnesses that saw me shuffle the deck, so we know that Sid hasn't done any sleight of hand.
Of anything.
She doesn't have anything up this. There's nothing up the sleeves. I confirmed. Fog.
Imagine. Another kind of cheeky thing you can do is if you have 4 of the same cards in like a square on your table, on your I guess on your cards, I guess, that goes to -20.
Facts, yeah.
So you want well, you know I'm going out with that.
Oh, you are? All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
You're about to flip that 3 and give me it. Bingo. Just kidding. Bingo.
Sorry, because it could be worse. I would just
It's okay. It's
I would
round
just
1.
switch it. Don't listen to me.
No. I listen to you. It's round 1. I now have 13 points.
You got 13.
13 at the end of round 1. So terrible.
All right, but the game can change at any point.
All right, well,
that's
we
for
haven't
the
even
fans at home. That's not for you. Okay. A statement that was not meant to offend her.
Yeah, no. I do dramatize it just a little bit. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be back. Trust me. Damn, crisp. All right. Well, now we can get into our topic. We've explained the game a little bit. We've shown the game a little bit. We played our first round, in which I got cooked. I mean, so much for a warm-up round, right? But I'm just kidding.
That is a warm-up.
No. Yeah. But anyway, aliens.
Aliens. Yeah. What are your thoughts? I mean,
just feel like,
first of all, do you believe in aliens?
Yes,
okay.
There are aliens out there. Come on, there are aliens. We're aliens to other people. There are aliens on our planet. Like, come on, guys, let's be for real. There's so many odd plants, animals, like things that we just see and we're like, what is that? You know? And then on top of that, in the universe, with how many solar systems, with how many stars there are, again, scientists, it is mathematically almost impossible for there not to be other life in the universe. So yes, there are definitely aliens out there, but I guess the question is really just like, what form do they take on? What do they look like that sort of stuff. Like,
facts.
That is kind of like the question that I guess is like the unanswered, so to speak.
Yeah, true.
What about you? Do you believe in aliens?
Yes, I definitely believe in aliens. I think it would be pretty impossible to believe that there's no aliens out there, right? Like,
right, yeah.
Not only do we see the like leaked footage from the government or whatever,
I know,
but I also just think like, I forget where I was going with that, but I also just feel like there's no way that we can exist in such a vast universe and there not be a singular other planet that is equipped for life like ours.
Facts.
No matter what the beings look like on said planet.
Well,
you know, like there's just no way there's not another Goldilocks planet somewhere in the universe.
Yeah, well, scientists have found a ton of them. Yeah, so many of them. So it's just like whether or not there is life or intelligent life or organized life on those planets that exist. So that really is the question. So it is your turn, by the way.
Oh, my bad.
So we know that life is out there, but yeah, what? I can't do it. Thank you. Oh, but maybe I could do something else.
Oh, do something a little more cheeky.
Maybe. See if you hurt me again.
Great.
But yeah, so that's my thing. I also just feel like I I am over all of these old. Oh, of course, there's an 8 now. I'm over all of the old, like, terrible videos. Do you know what? Oh, I just dropped that. I'm over
Yeah.
all of that. Like, I just feel like if the aliens are like able to get to Earth, and if they are here on Earth, or if they have been to Earth, just show up in a manner that's going to make it so we don't have to work tomorrow. You
I
know what I'm
know.
saying? Like, I'm
Yeah.
tired of the, like, oh, we saw them. Here's some low quality footage. They were zooming through the,
I
like, come
know.
on, guys. What is that supposed to do for us? Like, no. I I want a holiday. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. No, I'm okay. Thank you.
I wanna be able to get off of work, or there to be some benefit
Yeah.
of the aliens. Like, are we gonna, like, listen to their teachings and change the way we exist? Like, kind of like what in Disclosure Day was kind of insinuating. Like,
Hmm.
I don't know. I feel like humans don't give me a lot of hope that we're gonna do that. To be honest, so I'm just like, stop it. What's the point of releasing new footage? Oh my god. There's just no way. I will take that 5.
Yeah, I know
Thank
you
you.
will.
All right.
Um,
You know what I'm saying, though? I'm just like,
yes.
this footage and stuff does nothing for me if we are not actually, like, stopping our work to, like, analyze this and look into this deeply.
Yeah, 100%. And it's like, even with Disclosure Day, right? Like, you see all of this, oh, here's what humans need to do. You see everyone stopping what they're doing and watching the newscast and everything, but it's like, would that really happen?
You think, oh, like, would people
Like, would
stop?
would the
May-
world stop
mm,
for like something like that? I just feel like people don't. I feel like people are so desensitized to so many things happening around them that
yeah.
it's like nobody would really care that much.
And people probably wouldn't even, like, believe it if they saw it, like,
Yeah,
especially now in the day and age with, like, AI.
AI.
Yeah, so it's like they've kind of
Oh shit, you
already.
went out.
Yeah, sorry, did I not say golf?
That's okay. Worked
Oh,
out
you
for
got a lot of.
minus. Yeah, I
Yeah,
still got -3.
I got 2, just 2. um
But yeah, we live in like this day and age with AI, so
so
it
you think
really.
people wouldn't even react big? Like, you think it would just be like, ah, whatever? If they
Yeah,
went about it the
honestly,
way,
like
like, they did in Disclosure Day, then yeah, it would just be
I
ignored for sure. Because the
exactly.
Disclosure Day was way too subtle.
It
Like, I think you need, like, ships in the sky type shit, in my
facts.
opinion.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, just having two people being affected by it, I think isn't really sending any sort of message. It's
Yeah,
like only two specific people are experiencing anything with the alien contacts.
right, right,
Then
right,
it's like, all right, but what about greater humanity? Like, not
right.
everybody in the
So
world is
what do
going
you
to be
think that would need
like,
to look like then? Because not to, like, like, not to go on, like, the Disclosure Day, like, essence per se,
no,
but, like,
yeah.
what do you think would need to happen to be, like, more effective to get the message out?
I mean, I don't really know, to be honest, because I
Mm.
think anything is just going to be met with war actions. So, like, unless the aliens were able to come down and neutralize all of
All
our
of the weapons.
weapons and
Well, I
be
feel like,
like,
yeah.
and be
Oh shit.
like, humans, you're inferior to our species or whatever, and
I know.
like try and
Jeez.
actually, but then it's like, oh, these are tyrants, you know, like coming down and.
Isn't that crazy? We'd be the first ones to do that shit, but then on the flip side, yeah, we'd be the first ones to be like, how dare
Yeah,
you?
exactly. Don't tread on me
Right,
type
yeah.
thing.
LOL, except when it's our own
Exactly.
government.
Oh man. But yeah, I feel like it would have to be something where like humans are basically neutralized to the point where they can't just immediately start firing missiles and shooting guns and like
Right.
trying to attack because then it's just going to be met with hostility, of
So you
course.
think
So I
even if,
feel
like,
like
the aliens, like, came.
just
Oh yeah, my bad, my bad,
no,
my
no, no,
bad.
it just needed
You think
time.
even if they, like, came down, had a huge ship, and they parked it up, and they came over every broadcast, so took over every device and screen on the planet, and they were just like, hey, we're here now. We're gonna, like, we're here. We're gonna help you guys out and save your planet from this climate crisis and stuff. And, like, this is just what we do. We operate in the universe in this way. We just help planets out that are like leading themselves to extinction.
Mhm.
So we're just gonna do this, and we don't really care what you say.
I guess how would they do that though? What would they do? I guess like that's the thing, right?
Yeah.
How would they do it and like
What if they
fix
just-
humanity?
What if
and-
they were just like straight up like EMP, all weapon systems cooked, so no one can launch weapons, and then they
Yeah.
turn around and they just destroy all oil, like all energy that isn't renewable energy. They just destroy it, and then they just like drop some clean energy shit out of there, like fusion energy, like some infinite energy thing that we haven't invented yet. They just like pull that out, drop it down, and they're like, yeah, here's your energy grid now. I know, I finally got
your
my
Joker.
And then they're like, yeah, here's your energy grid now. This is what everything runs on. And they like, again, set all of that shit up. Like, I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I guess I'm like, who fights against them if like they send that message, all of us receive it, right?
Right.
So it's just like, who's picking up arms to like fight against them?
Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, if that's how they do
Someone.
it, I think that would be kind of hard to fight against.
Right.
Outside
yeah.
of like people who are like billionaires and stuff, and people who are reliant on like
don't
on that.
fix the world's problems. We
Yeah.
need to steal from these people.
Yeah, basically, literally though.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, in that case, it definitely, that would make sense. You had a whole idea for how they could come down and do it. You were like, what would you do? I was like, I don't know.
Thought about it a little bit.
Oh, you're funny. So yeah, tell me more
yeah.
about like
Well,
what
I guess
you're
like
thinking.
I just feel like if from an outside perspective, right? Like they got to be looking, if like an alien race was looking down at humans, like observing us from like upper space, atmosphere, whatever, they like surely they would be like head slapping. Like we would look so stupid. Face palming. Yeah. I feel like we would look so dumb to other intelligent species.
Probably.
You know what I'm saying? Because like the way wow, that's crazy.
Two
for
Jokers. Now I just need
Joke's
the
on
fourth
you.
king to get minus.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we don't need that. Oh, what are you doing, brother? That's crazy. I'm finally about to get some action, some motion here, and you've pulled one under me.
I've gone out.
You didn't say golf. You haven't said golf. No, I was looking. No, that's good.
I was like, what?
That's all good. All right, I got -1. Fuck. I wasn't paying attention. You did go out.
That's my bad.
Shysta.
I was like,
I didn't
what?
say it the round before, so that was my
It's a
get
new
back.
thing.
Now we're
doing. It's a
even.
new
Now we're
thing
even.
doing.
Yeah, we have started the new trend of yelling out golf, kind of like Uno.
Yeah, exactly. When we
Before.
go out, because right now, especially while we're having like a conversation. My bad.
No, it's all good. I was just talking, so I wasn't really. I was seeing what you were doing, but I wasn't seeing what you were doing.
You weren't
know what
like,
I'm saying?
like
it
locking in on it.
Yeah, it wasn't like registering in my brain, but that was
Yeah.
still on me. And now I also forgot what I was saying.
We were talking about how. Well, I mean, you were talking about having like a day off work when aliens come down, but that was a little bit ago. And then we were just talking about play the clip. This happens all the time, by the way. If you're watching, this happens all this time. We'll be talking and then something like this happens and then we're like, what were we saying again? And then we forget. But we were also chatting about the like 100% energy, like from
Facts.
the aliens, the billionaires being the ones who are like not wanting the clean energy or any help from the aliens to fix the world because I gave myself less cards than you, so I just had to take an extra one.
Because I think I was also saying something along the lines of like an alien species looking down on like humans right now would be like baffled by like how dumb we are.
What they're seeing.
And
definitely.
did you shuffle last round too?
No, I think you shuffled last round because I shuffled the first round, right?
Yeah.
And then you shuffled the second round. Oh. It's hard to pay attention while we're having a whole conversation. That's my bad. Do you want to reshuffle real quick?
It's all good.
Yeah,
you
why
just,
don't you
just
reshuffle?
go. You just go first. I'll shuffle next round.
Okay.
Weird. Okay.
Anyway, my bad.
Worked out. So, oh wow, about to work out even nicer.
We'll see.
Yeah, I feel like we would look pretty foolish as a species, primarily because like our planet on paper is like so abundant, right? Like, well, maybe not just on paper. In practice, our planet is so abundant. But you know, obviously, we have a net few group of people that hoard resources and the access to resources and the means of production too of those resources, right?
Yeah.
And so it's like, like yeah, it would be probably pretty. That's insanity. Wait, what are you gonna do?
Get excited.
You're gonna go out with it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Here you go.
I guess I'll just do this one. Nice. I
You
don't
zeroed
even get
out.
excited about it. 10.
What? 0.
Yeah, the Jokers. 10 before the Jokers. So yeah, I just feel like they would probably be like pretty shocked at like the false scarcity that's created, the lack of like leaning into the abundancy. I feel like it would be pretty surprising for like other intelligent species to look at us, see how short-sighted we are as a species, seeing like how what we're doing to our environment, what we're doing to each other. Like they would just probably be baffled because I feel like there's no way a species that behaves like ours does is capable of like going out to find another species in space. You know
Definitely
what I mean?
Not.
But I feel like species that have solved some of those issues, like the empathy for each other, the empathy for your world, like protecting your world. Like if you solve those things, I feel like your chances of getting like off planet, like in a meaningful way, are a lot bigger chance.
Yeah,
you know,
that's true.
But obviously, like for humans, like we've gone basically nowhere apart from our moon. Oh fuck, I bent the fuck out of that part. Okay. Except for like going to our moon, obviously, allegedly.
Depends on if you believe in that or not.
Right. Yeah. So I'm just like, again, we've done very little in the time. It's been what, like the first space mission was in like what, the 60s or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's been
now
what?
all of the rockets are what, exploding? I know not like NASA's, but
no, yeah,
I
they
mean,
just had a successful trip around the moon, but it's just like, again, like it's been almost what, 80 something years since our first trip out there. I feel like surely by now we should have already landed someone on Mars. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We should have been progressing, but because it's just like a rich man's sport, it's just like the billionaires, we don't invest in science and research. Like school is mad expensive. Like all of these things, like, you know, space shit has been privatized.
Yeah.
Like all of these sorts of things, it causes, like, it just slows down like our progress. We've slowed down like immensely. And a lot of it is due to like this capitalism, you know.
Yeah, very true. Yeah, I mean, you even see that with like deep sea exploration, right? Like the billionaires. Was it? Sorry, was it my turn? Right? Yeah. Okay. Like, yeah, obviously super off topic, but with like the deep sea exploration, it's like billionaires are putting together these shitty little things to go.
Oh, you're talking about that ocean gate or whatever, yeah.
Oops, sorry. And then they're going and it's just not working, right? Like it's just the quality of what they're doing is not good enough to be exploring even out in space, which is easier than exploring the ocean, right? Like,
yeah, then way less pressure, yeah. But I mean, obviously, getting through the atmosphere is tough. But,
well, yeah.
But yeah,
true.
I mean, the ocean is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on
down there. But what would you want like what would you want your life to look like in the event of like aliens coming down? I know it's like the day off work, but like how would you want life to change, I guess, for
I
the average
mean,
person?
your turn, by the way. I feel like first things first, like, yeah, the main thing would be them hopefully coming to our planet with like pure intentions, most likely belonging to some sort of space federation or some shit like that,
Mm,
in order to, essentially have humanity hopefully be able to join something like that. But also, yeah, looking at our systems, our healthcare, our like the work, the inequality, like the access to food, the access to healthcare, like all of those things could be fixed very easily. Like you don't even have to like it's not even it's not rocket science to figure out that shit. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
It's like if you took away the wealth from this group of people, or even tax them slightly, oh sorry, even tax them slightly more, you would have more than enough money to pay for all of these services. So in my mind, I assume that they get down here and they just basically, in that worked out, invalidate money in a way, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That way all these wealthy, ultra wealthy people, like it doesn't even matter, because food is just a right? Water is just a right.
Should
Shelter
be.
is just a right. That
Facts.
would be kind of the expectation of like a more advanced, intelligent alien species that was coming to Earth. That's what I would expect them to get
Okay.
after, doing those things, getting in our country specifically, fixing like our infrastructure, connecting us all. I feel
Mm.
like worldwide, just making us all global citizens, no borders, no specific countries, but international like representatives from each like country or nation, you know what I'm saying, however you want to refer to them, but not having like distinct borders,
Mm-hmm.
everybody living where they want, doing what they want, believing what they want, loving who they want, all of that, all of those sorts of things just factored in, leading with empathy,
Yes.
and yeah, just food, all of that shit being fully accessible to everyone at all times. So it's like, yeah, you can work on certain things, better our society, be, teacher, doctor, all educator, there'll still be jobs and those sorts of things, but I think it should be like in a, at will basis. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm.
you can work to contribute if you want to, you can exist. You know what I'm saying? Like our human experience shouldn't be dictated by how much value we can bring to a
Yeah.
corporation. So I think they would hopefully bring a whole new value into, or a whole new perspective of what life is. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
hopefully change humans' perspective of life being like a work to survive, grind, everything, to looking around and appreciating like life itself.
Yes, kind of like allow people to slow down and like calm down. Because I think
Yeah.
everyone, I mean, naturally, everyone's nervous system is going to be so heightened at all times because of everything that's going on in the world. I mean,
Yeah.
war, extreme weather disasters,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
anything, hunger, homelessness,
Disease.
disease,
Yeah.
like it's just so much happening all the time. It's hard to like dissociate from that, but it's
And it's
something
like
that
we
shouldn't be
shouldn't.
happening.
Yeah. It shouldn't be happening. And we also like should try our best not to like dissociate from it, because it's
Facts.
like it almost allows you to like detach from humanity a little bit. You're almost like detaching from another person's pain, but in a way you're like detaching from your like human connection.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we were more tuned into that, I feel like again we would care more, like people would care more if there was a disease, an ailment like killing a lot of people, and you had more visualization of those people who were dying for it. You would be a lot more frustrated when a certain person decides to defund research into that disease, right? Like,
Facts.
because you'd be more connected to that sickness or what's happening to those people. So nice. I feel like we need like that sort of connectivity within our species.
Yeah.
And again, I feel like hopefully nice. Hopefully,
Wow.
our alien saviors would save us from that, save us from ourselves, from this like age of like disassociation and what is it?
Desensitization.
Yeah, like all of the big D's, like it's so important that we feel these things and feel them deeply. But yeah, we just see so many bad things every day, like you were saying, that you become numb to it, and it's really not good.
No, yeah, not at all.
Golf, golf, golf.
Yuck. Yuck.
Comeback starting. No, I'm just kidding. I got -19.
Hell yeah. Down in the negatives.
Was that your shuffs or was that my shuffs?
That was my shuffle, so, right?
Yeah, I don't think so. Shuffs.
We're
What round was that?
That was round 6.
That was round 6. Oh, man.
What did I get here? 9 minus 5 is 4 plus 3 is 7.
But yeah, I think like, in a lot of media, you're good. You got your score?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
got
I'm
mine?
just doing the math.
Oh, okay. But I feel like you always kind of see like, yeah, the connotation is that they're going to come here, they're going to be trying to conquer our planet, they're going to be trying to enslave us and kill us and take our resources. And it's just like that is us humanizing whatever aliens come to our planet.
Yeah.
We're taking what humans have done to each other and we are putting our own behaviors on an alien species and making it seem as if they would act exactly how we have acted historically. And I feel like that isn't fair. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I really appreciated what Disclosure Day did with like all the empathy and how like the aliens were trying to teach the empathy, because again, I feel like it was a different take from us putting our very human mind on the behavior of aliens.
Yeah, that's very true. That's such a great point. Humans definitely, it's like projecting, right?
Yeah, facts.
So I definitely think it's one of those things, right? We've made up these stories and we just assume the worst about others because that is what humans do, especially white humans, So
Yeah.
like that, of course, that would be how they portray aliens in media and how they portray them in movies and things. But yeah, Disclosure Day had a really good take on aliens and a really good take on like they aren't always just going to be evil.
And we were the ones doing the torturing and the prodding and the probing.
Exactly. And I think that brought a lot of light to what humans do and what they're capable of and everything. So
yeah, and I mean, like, again, people are desensitized to that type of stuff, but again, like, that happens all the time. Like, it happened, in the last, like, World War II, right? They were doing tons of human trials, like Japanese, the Germans, they were doing trials on living human beings, and a lot of times without any anesthesia.
I mean, yeah, look at what they were doing to Black people in, like, slave times, but also in, like, post that, right? Because the
Jim Crow, mutilation, the hangings.
I mean, and look at like the king of gynecology, right? He was doing testing and studies on Black women without anesthesia, basically torturing people to learn more about like the woman's body, right? So it's like humans already are doing these things to each other. So, of course, they'd be doing it to another species that came down from the sky, right?
Yeah.
It's like we're doing it to each other. We're doing it to animals. Like,
I know, right?
There's so much that we're doing that, of course, this is how they would portray other beings to be acting, right? They'd be like, no, humans, we're justified. We're justified in what we're doing. This is what they would be doing.
To do it,
but that's just not the case.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like I love your take on what it should look like if aliens were to come down, give people more like options and more freedom in their time, and obviously create global citizenship, because that would allow humans to move freely globally, and it's like that would turn Earth into a melting pot, right? Like,
well, yeah. Exactly, which it's meant to be, right? Like,
yes.
That'd be like, I feel like the whole point. I don't know. Yeah, I just feel like we've lost the plot somewhere.
Yeah.
We really, really lost the plot. And I think that, I hope that whatever intelligent beings, if they are out there, I hope they come and like wake us up, like educate us. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
because that's really what it comes down to. Like, we are misguided. We are being led by like a small group of people, and they don't their mission, their goal is not like fulfillment. It isn't uplifting. It isn't like trying to have people like live their, oh, you had a 3, that's fine. It
Golf.
isn't trying to like have people like vibrate at their highest, right? Like, they don't care
Mm-hmm.
about that. So it's really a situation where like our entire species is being forced into this sort of existence by a select few of
Mm-hmm.
people.
So
Yeah,
true.
which is why like living here, it feels like hell. Like, it already feels like hell. I
It
don't know how,
does,
like, it's getting hotter
genuinely.
every year. That feels like hell in the
Yes,
summer.
literally feels
You
like
know what I
hell,
mean? Like, I
right?
just feel like I don't know. We're not progressing as a species, and I think it's time that we ask the question: why aren't we progressing as a species? And I think
Facts.
we could point a lot of that to the stagnation of the unquenchable thirst of capital instead
Mm-hmm.
of an unquenchable thirst to uplift humanity.
Facts.
And if that was what it was, we'd be unstoppable.
Absolutely.
Um,
I mean, think of
it's
the.
me shuffle. No, I just shuffled.
Did you? Okay, I was like, it's hard to keep track.
Think
While
about what? What were you gonna say?
Because you were just saying about uplifting humanity and um, I don't even remember what I was gonna say.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, we are really being held back by a very like small subsection of people
Yeah.
that are just trying to rule the world and
Yeah, and it's just so
it's
short-sighted. Like, that's the part that really like frustrates me as well. It's like there is so much evidence, so much research, so much empirical data that shows that when we invest in the middle and lower classes, we get more money in their hands, we make sure they're employed, they spend money in the economy, which then trickles the money back up top to the rich people anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like the fact that they are squeezing the middle and lower classes to this extent, despite the fact that they would have even more incoming capital if they just paid people a living wage.
Yeah.
And it just shows the level of greed. Like, the level of greed is to the point of like mental illness, because it's like hoarding at this point.
Yes.
You have more, after $500 million, you have more money than you can ever spend in a lifetime. And that's regardless of how many yachts or jets or whatever you want to spend. 500 million is like max.
Yeah.
You don't need more than that. Every other dollar could be used to reinvest in humanity, to bring up humanity. And that is what I'm saying, is that we have people that can't even don't even see that their short-sightedness is going to end our species' existence on this planet.
Yeah.
And like, that is the difference. You don't want to invest and spend money now because you want to capitalize on profits now, and then we won't have a planet in 15 years. So, okay, enjoy
you,
sailing your yacht with no docks to dock at.
Facts.
I mean, go enjoy your bunker in New Zealand with no other humans on the planet. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Super
it's like
fun,
these
guys.
billionaires
Yeah.
are thinking so short-sighted, and it's like all you have to do is, my God, Jeff Bezos and freaking Walmart, pay your employees a livable wage. Oh,
I know.
Oh my God, you're a multi-billion-dollar corporation and someone's asking you to pay your employees a livable wage? How dare they?
I know.
I mean, are you
It's
fucking
crazy.
serious? Like, we're asking for the bare fucking minimum, and these people still won't do it. And that's why when people say eat the rich or free Luigi, it's not radical. Because look at how greedy these people are. They are the richest people on the planet, and they won't even pay their employees a livable wage. So we, the taxpayers, have to pay their employees government assistance with our tax dollars because of how selfish the billionaire leeches are. It's just disgusting, man. It's just disgusting.
Yeah, genuinely. And like we know they'd have plenty. I think it's your turn. I think I just shuffled. I'm so glad you went. I would have been honestly ill. I'm like, I'm over fucking Jokers and the -20. I'm like,
We've had too good of a game. Suspiciously good game. Sid's gonna record every game now.
Thank you. But yeah, if like we know that these billionaires would have plenty of money left over even if they paid all of their employees a livable wage.
So
Like you said, like $500 million is more than enough money for anybody to be happy and to like survive off
it
of,
affords
right?
you
Like
everything
you can do
on earth.
anything.
That is a
And
lifetime subscription to the good life.
yeah, I'm like, for real though,
you
like
don't need anything else, you
but
greedy bastard.
I know. What would your proposal be for like people once they hit $500 million? Like what would you do with the money?
I
Of, like,
would
the
create so
rich.
my organization, I would call it Earth's Earth, the Earth Fund. So all billionaires above $500 million, you donate every single dollar that comes in after that to the Earth Fund. We don't take any money for anything. Immediately, every single dollar goes to solving problems. So food, accessibility, boom, solved worldwide. We will provide food for everything. Whatever that looks like. If we have to open our own greenhouse to grow food, to then send food to the entire world, that's what it will do. That's what it will do. It will feed everybody. No discrimination. Every single person on the planet is getting food. Every single person on the planet is getting shelter. Immediately shelter. We will build cheap, sustainable, renewable shelters, build it so everybody has a roof over their head. And on par with that, every single one of these new shelters will have solar panels on the roof and solar panels nearby, so they will have energy for cooling and lighting as well. So we'll build new communities just off of that. No one will be unhoused. No one will be hungry immediately.
Period.
That bare none first things. Next, we'll work on clean water. How can we get clean water to all of those places? Can we build machines? Is it wells? What do we need to get clean water to everybody? Can we literally ship clean water to people? What does our water collection work like? We're going to build tons of water collection with this money and investment, water collection systems everywhere over the planet. We will collect tons of water, bottle it, purify it, get it into the hands of every living human. Water will not be an issue.
Facts.
So those would be my 3 immediate things: hunger, water, and housing.
Yes, I
immediate
love that.
off the bat. And I feel like that would that'd probably be done with like $1 billion. That'd probably be done with like $1 billion, probably takes care of all of that.
Genuinely.
So everything else is just straight to the people. Why not?
I mean, why not? Yeah, genuinely. Because
can we build infrastructure like the world thing? Let's get every single city connected. Everybody's connected now. You can get to every city. Flights. We'll make our own airline to make flights accessible and cheap for people so that we cook the capitalistic system. That way, boom, people can get to every corner of the earth and see everywhere.
Yes.
We'll make up the world passport for the World Fund. We'll sponsor people to travel to every country on the planet. That way to give people an open perspective. We'll fund colleges, fund research.
Yes.
We can do anything with that much money. That's what I'm saying.
Endless. It's endless money.
It's